Guten Tag Leute, hier spricht wieder euer Peter Gaming. So Leute, jetzt müssen wir mal erstmal hier wieder raus. Und jetzt können wir hier rauskommen Leute. Das heißt, wir kommen vielleicht in die Freiheit endlich. Ich hoffe, dass wir frei kommen Leute, das wäre jetzt richtig wichtig. Wenn wir in die Freiheit kommen. Was ist mal falsch oder irgend sowas? Hallo, komisch. Ah, wir sind doch richtig. Okay, wir müssen durch den Raum. So, jetzt sind wir im Haus drin. So Leute, und jetzt hauen wir ab. Hoffen wir mal, dass wir abhauen können aus diesem Typ. Aus dieser... Was das jetzt für ein Institut ist oder so, weiß ich. Ah, okay, es geht noch weiter, Leute. Es geht noch mal hoch, aber wir sind in der Etage, Leute.
There's an elevator on the other side of the atrium. It's probably the girl's best chance for getting to the surface.
It's been a long time since I allowed someone to speak to me this way, librarian.
I will not shy away from telling you what I see. You are the dark ruler of this world, Overseer.
This isn't a world, yet. Merely a small corner of it. And the darkness you perceive persists only because you refuse to open your eyes. Now, if you will excuse me, I must tend to more pressing matters in the terminus. You don't have access to this part of the complex, so I will bid you farewell. Unless... would you care to see what we've been working on?
Not in the least. It is unreal to me. If I cannot hold it in my hands and smell the history in its pages, it is not there. I don't know what you do, and I don't care. But I do know fascism when I see it. I am well versed in the struggles against it. And I know that you will ultimately fail, as all fascists have failed.
Watch your step.
I will not! You must know this. You're nearly as old as me, but still so naive in the ways of the world. Control is illusory, Overseer. Your network, whatever you call it, I call it a trap. It will not catch everyone. And the ones who slip through it will regroup and stand against you someday. You think because of your fancy computers and your expensive surveillance that you can succeed with those who rose to power in the 20th century failed? You are naive. Control is a lie.
Control is the linchpin of a safe society. We fall apart without it. Now, as you can't seem to control your own emotions, librarian, I'm confident you don't recognize a need for control in society.
Alter, aber der Direktor ist ja schon heftig. Oh, das war ja schon auf... Ah, Mist. Das war jetzt voll ein blödes, aber macht nichts. Kann passieren, Leute.
Elevator must lead to the way out. So many buttons. The ninth floor.
Hoffen wir, kommen wir jetzt raus mit unserer Hope. Alles hoffe ich so sehr. so sehr.
Before we stop it, can you do something here?
I've been looking for you.
No! No!
Down. Calm down, or I'll have to tase you.
Help! Help!
Was war ein schnelles zweites Episode?
Citizens of Metamorphosis. Words fail me tonight. I cannot rightfully describe the bleak, chasmal longing that echoes through my heart. Our beloved librarian, Senor Luis Octavo, has passed away. Derringer paid him a visit earlier this evening, hoping to discuss his exciting new role as cultural attaché. Instead, he found the Senor lying prone on his office floor, his heart failing. Ever valiant, Derringer sprang into action. He tried desperately to save the poor man. Sadly, it was too late. The librarian succumbed to the great unknown, cradled in Derringer's arms. But in a final act of appreciation, his words, his last words, as he looked up at Derringer, were, "Thank you." As I'm sure has been reported, Senor Octavo and I did not always see eye to eye. Still, I made it a point to listen to his thoughtful and honest assessments of our fair Republique. He was especially critical of our prized surveillance infrastructure. I regret that I wasn't ever able to persuade him of its importance. I learned at an early age to never speak ill of the dead. I must hold my tongue now. But I will say this, for it pains me too greatly to keep it to myself. Had our security been more robust, Luis Octavo would still be alive. A camera is an asset to our superior way of life. But what use is a camera without a good pair of eyes to monitor the feed? Had someone seen the librarian collapse, they could have reached him in time. I am confident the arrival will help improve security in the future, and thus assure us greater safety going forward. Thank you for listening.
Und die Hälfte, so etwa die Hälfte haben wir ja jetzt. Jetzt kommen 5 Episoden, werden ja es geben.
We have to get out of here.
Good for him. I have business in this office.
Ach so, Leute, mit diesem Aufzug kommen wir in die Oberfläche.
Marie's going to the surface. The outside world.
So, Leute, jetzt müssen wir den Weg wieder weiterfinden, Leute. Aber zuerst ruft wieder unser guter alter Freund Cooper an.
Cooper here. That was quite a hairbreadth escape. I think it's fair to say the girl is on Derringer's radar now. To reach the surface, she'll need to use the service elevator. To use the service elevator, she'll need a keycard. I suggest she borrow one from one of the clueless desk jockeys downstairs. Setting a destination marker for the media offices. Good luck.
Okay, Leute, jetzt wird's spannend, Leute.
Madame Prideaux, speaker, listener, warrior, mentor.
You say you were born in Marseille? That is correct. That's so interesting because I used to take holidays with my family in Cassis. Where in Marseille?
In the south part, near the bay.
Ah, which bay?
I thought this was a puff piece, Miss Said.
I didn't realise asking someone where they're from was a hardball question, Miss Prideaux.
Prideaux.
Well, you would know, I guess.
Okay, da haben wir jetzt was. Und wir haben wieder was, wo wir Geld kriegen. Wir wissen wieder, wie wir Geld kriegen. Um dann wieder Sache zu kaufen, Leute.
An old Zager cassette.
This looks like an old cassette tape. You may find this difficult to believe, but I am actually old enough to remember when these were popular. I remember seeing an old boombox when we ransacked one of Zager's hideouts. However, with the facility's new censorship system coming online, I suspect most of this Zager end will be suppressed. The man enjoyed his salty language, to put it mildly.
So, aber jetzt schauen wir erstmal, wo wir hin müssen. Auf der Karte, Leute. Okay, Kassette fehlen uns noch so viele. Ah, okay, dahin müssen wir. Das hat uns, okay, da rüber müssen. Da unten sind mal eine Person. Das ist nicht so ganz so prima, aber...
Murray used a blue keycard to board that service elevator. If I'm to get to the surface tonight, I'll need to find a keycard like hers.
So, wir brauchen diesen Schlüssel, um hochzukommen, Leute. Datenbetrug und Geldwäsche. Oh Mann, sehr freundlicher Typ, oder?
Remember to silence a body scanner before sending the girl through. A simple way to avoid seeing the inside of a confinement cell. Unless that's your thing.
Okay, jetzt müssen wir noch halt wissen, wie man den
I hope they can't see me here.
Sounds good. Another quiet night. NTR.
Wow Leute, wir haben es gepackt, aber jetzt haben wir ein kleines Problem, wir haben keine Dinger mehr. Das ist das einzigste Problem, aber das ist jetzt das andere Problem. Wir müssen
It's a good thing I'm not claustrophobic. This must be Terminus. It seems almost alive. This must be what the headmaster's protecting us from. Whatever it is. I don't want to wake it up.
Oha. Da ist die Schlüsselkarte, die wir brauchen, Leute. Okay, so. Jetzt schauen wir aber erstmal, wo wir hin. Helfen wir uns mal erstmal.
Mireille used a blue keycard to access the service elevator. See if you can find a keycard like hers in the media offices around here.
Okay, dahin müssen wir erst. Okay, dann laufen wir jetzt erstmal ein bisschen wieder. Okay, wir müssen uns auch ein bisschen aufladen wieder, Leute. Naja, aber ja, es war besser, wenn wir beide gemacht hätten. Oh wow, jetzt wird's richtig spannend im Spiel, finde ich.
The Morning Bell newspaper. Weep says this is where they print the headmaster's lies. Do you think we'll
So, wie immer gucken wir erstmal auf... Scannen wir mal hier überall erstmal.
Fellow citizens, it is morning in Metamorphosis. Bells are sounding, awakening us to a new dawn, a new era. For this reason, we must approach the day with fresh blood, bold thinking, and a return to the unbridled optimism for which we are now famous the world over. Our nation's paper of record, the Evening Standard, served us well in our early years. But lately it cries out for recalibration, rebranding. We have decided on a new name. And with that new name comes a new face. I think you'll agree there is nothing standard about the woman standing next to me. And so without further ado, please welcome our new editor-in-chief of the Morning Bell, the exquisite Matilda Sade.
Thank you, Headmaster.
Okay,
Call me Batty.
No more toothless headlines about board meetings and strategy seminars. Find me something that won't put our readers to sleep. Go on, get out there. A good story doesn't just waltz through the office door and into the headlines. Now, I have a tough obit to write tonight, so if you'll excuse me, I'm going to crawl inside a bottle for a few hours.
Aber Leute, ich würde sagen, somit sagt wieder euer Peter Gaming. Tschüss, bis dann und PG, bis demnächst.